Yeah, they took some bumps playing some youngsters early in his term here, but they are playing some outstanding defense.
This is Nathaniel Pete out of the backfield. He is spun around, and he has a couple of yards.
Protecting the ball, that gives you a chance to win every single week.
Fake the stretch play, a little misdirection, and McKee is dropped. They are very deep on the defensive line. Arizona State rushes 5, and this is down the middle across the 35-yard line. Top 5 Oregon teams in their past. This is a different story at Arizona State as McKee throws it too high and nearly intercepted. 2 more put their hands on the field. 4-man rush. McKee misfires to the outside. First down, Tanner McKee chased by Foreman, incomplete.
Across from him tonight.
He is 1 for 4 so far. It's 3rd down, and McKee down the middle. What a beautiful jumping grab by Yurosek. Well, I got to hustle that up. I mean, come on, let's go, Benetti. First down, and a run for Stanford after the completion. They do get across midfield.
Caught him in the right personnel and was able to take advantage of it.
Play action, McKee, the California kid, has a wide open man across the 30-yard line.
Go to work.
McKee throws it up for Yurosek, and he somehow hauled it in with one arm. Stretch play for Jones and Stanford to the short side. Just a brilliant play. As Tanner McKee sets to throw again, and he goes to the outside once again off a short route. McKee, short set off the slant, and they do that so well.
But ever since then, they've kept pace with Arizona State.
Short pass, incomplete.
First downs. So I would imagine David Shaw, pick it up or not, he's going for it on 4th down.
That's Filkins in motion. McKee to the sideline. This is incomplete.
We would use misdirection against Stanford.
McKee down the middle for Humphreys. That's batted away. It's incomplete. 2nd down. McKee for Filkins out of the backfield.
Wears many hats in this program.
Pressure coming. This down the seam is right there. Careful on that limb. McKee to throw. He's got Jones down the middle. People talk about arm angle, but pace of the ball is important too.
Extremely.
Pocket collapses this time, and down he goes. Stanford's converted 3rd and 13 and 3rd and 10 twice. This is 19 to go for McKee. Jones going to have to do a lot of work here.
Down at the bottom to Humphreys.
Pressure came. He gets it off for Pete. Down he goes. There's a marker in as well. Touches. He's like Barry Sanders. You got to get him in the game now. McKee incomplete.
Big downs for Stanford.
He's in the slot closest to the formation. McKee was looking that way. Instead, it's Jones to the 40-yard line, and now he's got it. It's a great way to put it. First down for McKee. No timeouts for Stanford. Yurosek across midfield, and they're cooking now. Clock moving under 30 seconds. Huge drive for Stanford. This is tipped and eventually caught. The official got in the way as Humphreys. Down to 13 seconds. Got to hustle here. Maybe only 2 plays left. McKee to the sideline, and this is tipped, and it's picked off over on the sideline.
For this Arizona State defensive unit.
First down for Stanford. Pressure at the face of McKee. We saw Soley back in after the targeting foul. Kept him out for the first half of this game. Back to the bread and butter on the slant for Stanford, and Higgins for a first down.
That they've crossed midfield now.
Humphreys to the 40. 3rd and 5. Tanner McKee scanning, firing down the seam on the money inside the 20 for Higgins.
It's rated so high.
Stretch play goes nowhere. Engulfed.
Down for Yurosek.
Instead, way up high from McKee, and too much on it toward the pylon.
I think this is the year that they actually take down Ohio State.
Maybe a playoff team? Michigan?
Possibly.
Playoff?
Quite possible.
Jones out of the backfield, and he is hit hard, just crushed.
Right away when he joined the ASU staff.
Yeah, he said I was done dealing with him. I didn't want to face him anymore. Solely got in there, and this is juggled and eventually intercepted. Jack Jones had it first. DeAndre Pierce runs away with it, and Dad, there's your pick six.
Trained hard. I got Wilder in this one.
I'm just amped for it after hearing Clark talk about it, how excited he is for it. Second down, McKee. Yurosek didn't have it dislodged. Oh, wow, he hung onto the ball. At Stanford. That one to the sideline, little back shoulder. Basically everything through the air for Stanford. Incomplete. That was too hot to handle, almost exclusively to the passing game you're talking about. Here's a run on the draw, and that's not going to go for Pete for much more. Fly. And getting coached by his teammates. Jones on the draw on 3rd and 9. McKee, quick set, immediately met.
He feels a good type of pressure, he told me, too. Representing his people, telling me he can't fail. For every one of him, Hispanic American football coach just won't be there. That's just the reality of it.
Yurosek across midfield. Humphreys, the injured party for Stanford. And McKee to throw to the sideline. Man coverage. Major member of this defensive backfield for Arizona State, which has played very well in recent weeks. And another sack. Tyler Johnson.
He's a 3-down player at defensive end.
Stanford has to get to the 35. The completion to the 45 is this play. Tanner McKee, a little freeze, and he gets hit, and he goes down.
An interception and a little handoff or flip for a touchdown.
This is Nathaniel Pete. By the way, you were so good at that. I'm never reading a sponsorship.
There's some outside or head-up alignment. They were giving up slants to strong receivers.
Here's Pete again. Andre, I cannot help but think about
So the proper plays called.
But when you're down all these receivers like Stanford is, how easy is it to make that adjustment?
To give him something else to go to.
This is 4th down. 4-man rush. Higgins over the top. That's
nice
a beautiful
throw.
ball.
Catches, the throws to lead to that have been outstanding.
This is tapped away.
This on the practice squad or the scout team.
Oh, that was nearly an Olay, but McKee goes down anyway.
But you don't want to make the guy sit up next week. If anything is prolonged, yes, that's fighting, something like that. Just flag him and move on.
Second down, Davis showing corner blitz. He got picked up, and McKee still had to get rid of it.
Dialed it back yet, has he?
He has not. This is tipped, and it is intercepted.